After a couple more wins for both our teams, Trey and I would be in a position we'd never been in before, standing across the ring from each other as opponents in the finals of the Mixed Match Challenge.
Good luck tonight. Seriously.
Yeah, you too.
Do you mean that? Because it seems like you can't bring yourself to say the actual words.
I can totally say it, but now that you told me to, it won't mean as much.
Come on, just say it. Good luck.
Hey, look. It's your partner.
How convenient.
You're talking to the opposition before our match? You do realize I could give them a competitive advantage.
My team doesn't need an advantage to beat someone who's had less than 5 matches.
I'm pretty sure I had less than 5 matches when I was tapping you out in high school, and tonight will be exactly the same. Except this time, a whole lot more people will see me embarrass you. Come on, we need to discuss what we're going to do with our prize money after we win. I was thinking we donate it to victims of identity heft. It's when people identify as skinny, but they're actually really fat. I think Red might have it.
Live from the Dunkin' Donuts Center in Providence, Rhode Island, we welcome you to the finals of the Mixed Match Challenge and another episode of WWE 2K20, My Career Mode. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you all so much for stopping by. If you've been enjoying the series, be sure to smash that thumbs up button as hard as you possibly can. Share this video on social media. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. And if you are subscribed, please turn them notifications on to stay notified. Tonight, ladies and gentlemen, this crowd in Providence, Rhode Island will be treated to the finals of the Mixed Match Challenge. As coming up next, the team of Patrick Murphy and Brooklyn Von Braun will take on the Factors of Red, Kristen Murphy and Kurt Hawkins. These two teams were thrown together at last minute. Brooklyn Von Braun replaced Ronda Rousey in the second round of the Mixed Match Challenge. Kristen Murphy and Kurt Hawkins, on the other hand, have had a feel-good underdog story throughout this tournament, and we are going to take a look at the journey as to how we got to the finals tonight. In the first round of the Mixed Match Challenge, the Factors of Red took on the Fabulous 1%. That was the night that Kristen Murphy chose Kurt Hawkins as her partner. They both dominated the match, and Kristen Murphy eventually made Carmella tap to the Texas Cloverleaf to move on. Then, later on that night, Rowdy Mania would take on Dream EST. During the match, Rowdy Mania would go for the cannonball, and as you're going to see right there, Ronda Rousey's knee gives away, and as a result, she would tear her ACL. Despite Rowdy Mania getting the victory, Ronda Rousey would tear her ACL, and we would get the info that she would be out of action for at least 6 to 8 months. Then, the next week, which was also last week in the second round of the Mixed Match Challenge, Brooklyn Von Braun purposely volunteered to replace Ronda Rousey, and they would try the same move that Rowdy Mania tried the previous week, and this time, Brooklyn Von Braun would not be injured, unlike Ronda Rousey, and Patrick Murphy and Brooklyn Von Braun would get the victory over the Worlds of Eclipse. However, after Patrick Murphy and Brooklyn Von Braun would get the win, Kristen Murphy was not bound to sit and wait around for her matchup. She wanted to get things done right away, and that did not sit well with Brooklyn Von Braun.
Hey, good luck.
Then, later on that night, Kristen Murphy and Kurt Hawkins, the Factors of Red, Kristen Murphy would end up applying the code red to make Ruby Riott tap out, and the Factors of Red would score another upset, this time over the Black Riot. And this is how we have set the stage for tonight's Mixed Match Challenge Finals. It is now time for the main event.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. And from Durham, North Carolina, weighing in at 240 pounds, the WWE World Heavyweight Champion.
And there he is, the Le Champion of the WWE Champion, Patrick Murphy, is making his way to the ring. A lot of people expected Patrick Murphy and Brooklyn Von Braun to get eliminated last week, but Patrick Murphy somehow managed to make a good out of a bad situation and carry the team to victory. And tonight, him and Brooklyn Von Braun are now one win away from winning the $500,000. Who will be $500,000 richer tonight?
From Fulton, New York, the American hero, Brooklyn Von Braun.
Brooklyn Von Braun last week was a last-minute replacement for Ronda Rousey. She said Patrick Murphy would have no choice but to team with her, and so far she has not disappointed in the ring. However, tonight will be the first time that she has to step in the ring with Kristen Murphy, and I can tell you right now, this has been numerous years in the making, and I can't wait for Kristen Murphy to get her hands on Brooklyn Von Braun.
And from Queens, New York, weighing in at 223 pounds, Kurt Hawkins.
He may have lost over 1,000 singles matches over the past decade. Why is Brooklyn Von Braun standing there and not in the ring? Okay, got a little sidetracked right there. Kurt Hawkins has been the shining star throughout this tournament, believe it or not. Although he hasn't picked up any pinfalls, he has proven himself to be a great teammate, and tonight he could very well walk away with one more victory tonight with Kristen Murphy.
And from Durham, North Carolina,
Kristen Murphy was handed a crap hand from Brooklyn Von Braun, as she was only given 3 options, and out of those 3 options, she selected Kurt Hawkins. And so far, both Kristen Murphy and Kurt Hawkins have worked well as a team. Will they be able to keep up the momentum tonight? Only time will tell. But Kristen Murphy better not let her anger, her temper get the best of her, because tonight she finally can get her hands on Brooklyn Von Braun. This is something that has been building over the past 20 years, and tonight it will all come ahead in the finals of the Mixed Match Challenge. This crowd in Providence, Rhode Island is on their feet, and the bell has sounded. Here we go. The finals of the Mixed Match Challenge is underway. There's a kick to the back by Kurt Hawkins and a diamond cutter by Le Champion. And Patrick Murphy trying to get the crowd riled up early. You can't play to the crowd. And he's going to showboat to his stepsister. And that is going to cost Patrick Murphy. This has got to be a weird situation for both Patrick and Kristen Murphy tonight. As although they're in the same ring together, they are on opposite sides of the spectrum with two different partners. Tag is made, and here we go! 20 years in the making, Kristen Murphy has got Brooklyn Von Braun up! Snake Eyes in the corner. You can tell Kristen Murphy has been waiting for over 20 years to finally get her hands on the bitch, Brooklyn Von Braun. And now Kristen Murphy with her right hand to the back. Now she's got Brooklyn Von Braun. Wait a minute. She sends her out for the ropes to the apron. Missile drop kick. And that sends Brooklyn to the outside. Kristen Murphy is not here to play tonight. And there's the tag. And now the men will come in. And ladies and gentlemen, I need to remind you of the rules once again. If any of the men go to perform any move or strike a woman, that is an automatic disqualification. And I don't think anyone wants to see the finals end tonight on a DQ. They want to see a conclusive finish, and the winning team tonight will win $500,000, and they can donate it to the charity of their choice. And a right hand by Brooklyn Von Braun. There's a head kick. Oh man, she is slapping the taste out of Kristen Murphy. She's doing everything she can to piss her off right here. And Brooklyn Von Braun showboating to the crowd. And wait a minute, Kristen Murphy, oh wait a minute. I thought Brooklyn was going to tag out. Wait a minute, Irish whip in the corner, tilt-a-whirl backbreaker. Brooklyn Von Braun better watch out, because the minute she gets locked into that code red, I can guarantee you she will tap. And now there's a tag made. Irish whip in the ropes. Both men run into each other now. Michinoku driver by Kurt Hawkins. Kurt Hawkins, of course, a former multi-time tag champion with Zack Ryder, and since leaving WWE the first time, he made a name for himself on the independent circuit before finally returning to WWE in 2016. He's been on one huge losing streak as of late as he goes over the top rope, but Kurt Hawkins has been a valuable asset in tag team competition. Don't let his win-loss record fool you. He can go in that ring, but he's got to be able to get it done when it matters the most. And could tonight be the night? We're going to have to wait and see and find out. Wait a minute, Patrick Murphy, backbreaker. Patrick Murphy and Brooklyn Von Braun are in control of this matchup. There's a snap suplex, one, and only a one count. Kurt Hawkins somehow has been able to find the resiliency to kick out and stay in this matchup. And now Patrick Murphy's calling for Kurt Hawkins to get up. Oh my God, what a display of strength from the Le Champion. Kurt Hawkins, the blood's got to be flowing to his brain. There's a vertical suplex by the WWE Champion. Patrick and Kristen Murphy knew that at some point their teams were going to have to face off against each other, but this has got to be a weird position for both of them, as most of their mixed tag team matches have been together as a team, as a unit, but this is the first time tonight that they are on the opposite sides of the spectrum. So one of these two is going to walk out the winner tonight, while the other is going to have to settle for being second place. And a suplex on the top rope. And now Patrick Murphy is going up the top now. There's an elbow drop. Here's the cover. And no count was made. Patrick Murphy is begging for Kurt Hawkins, the former tag champion, to get up. Super kick! The super kick party is in full effect, and oh my God, Kurt Hawkins is about to go for a swing. And this crowd in Providence, Rhode Island is loving it. And now Patrick Murphy has got the sharpshooter locked in. But Kristen Murphy comes in to break up the submission. And I don't think Patrick Murphy's too happy about that at all. But you can't blame Kristen Murphy, considering how many matches Kurt Hawkins has lost. She did what she had to do to save the match for her team. Drop kick by Kurt Hawkins, and now Kurt Hawkins is starting to fight back. And now a choke by Kurt Hawkins. He needs to be careful. He doesn't want to get himself disqualified. And another choke. Referee, come on, you got to break up that choke. And now Kurt Hawkins, could he be? Yes, he's going to the top right here. Here's an elbow drop. Man, what hang time on that elbow. Here's the cover. 1. And only a 1 count. Brooklyn Von Braun came in to break the pin right there, but Patrick Murphy was able to kick out. And now, wait a minute, Kurt Hawkins with a reverse to STO. And Patrick Murphy, wait a minute, knee to the midsection now. Right hand, but it had no effect. Patrick Murphy's hulking up. The Murphster has come alive. And that's what he's pointing at. Right hand, another right, and another right. Kurt Hawkins is in trouble. The big boot. He drops the leg. Here's the cover. And Kurt Hawkins manages to kick out of the leg drop. Oh my goodness. Patrick Murphy still has the Murphster still inside of him. And now he's got Kurt Hawkins up. TKO. That should do it. I think, wait a minute, Kurt Hawkins. I think Patrick Murphy was going for a pin, but Kurt Hawkins countered. Here's the cover now. Not even a 1 count. Brooklyn Von Braun almost had to go in there and break up the pin right there. And now Kurt Hawkins got Le Champion at his mercy, and another reverse STO. And now Kurt Hawkins makes the tag to Kristen Murphy, and Brooklyn Von Braun has no choice but to get in there against Kristen, and she knocks Kurt Hawkins off the apron. Kristen Murphy now, Tiger Suplex, and that had to hurt the back of the former SmackDown general manager. Kristen Murphy has been in one foul mood since losing the SmackDown Women's Championship without even being pinned or being submitted to lose the title. She lost it in a best-of-5 series. Sunset flip powerbomb. And you can better believe that one way or another, Kristen Murphy will get a rematch for that championship now that Brooklyn Von Braun has no power. She is making Brooklyn pay for every bad decision she's made. And now Kristen Murphy has got Brooklyn by the hair, and she sends Brooklyn Von Braun over the top out to the arena floor. Now the referee's discretion here applies, but he's not going to count anyone out. Biohazard on the floor. She is looking to end Brooklyn's career before it even gets started. And now Kristen Murphy, she's got a defenseless Brooklyn Von Braun at her mercy. And now in the corner now, Brooklyn Von Braun countered the kick to the midsection, and now she's got Kristen for a gut-wrench suplex. Brooklyn Von Braun now momentarily oh my God, how disrespectful can you be? And now Kristen Murphy has got the former general manager. There's a small package driver. And now Kristen Murphy, Brooklyn Von Braun's knocked out, and I think I know what Kristen's going for. If she gets this locked in, it's nighty-night for Brooklyn Von Braun, and Patrick Murphy can kiss this mixed match challenge bye-bye. There it is. Code red locked in. Oh my God. Patrick Murphy knew that Brooklyn Von Braun was moments away from tapping, so he broke up the submission. Here's the cover. 1, 2, and no, 3. Patrick Murphy broke up the freak out. Unpopular decision. He knew that Kristen Murphy had Brooklyn Von Braun beat, so he did everything within his power to make sure he saved the match for his team. And now Brooklyn's got Kristen now. Inverted suplex in the corner. And now Brooklyn now has the chance to tag out. Wait a minute. Patrick Murphy for a scoop slam. No. Kurt Hawkins counters. STO by Kurt Hawkins. And Patrick Murphy desperately rolls to the outside. And the referee decided to finally admonish his 10 count right here. Patrick Murphy once again posing to the crowd. What could he be thinking right here? And wait a minute, Kurt Hawkins, DDT! The face-to-face DDT! It's all over! 1, 2, and Patrick Murphy kicks out! Oh my goodness! What a hell of an effort from Kurt Hawkins! He almost had the free count right there. And now Brooklyn Von Braun with a series of kicks and right hands using her MMA techniques. But that's only going to get her so far. And now she's got Kristen Murphy again. There's an inverted suplex in the corner. And Brooklyn Von Braun signaling that this could be over before too long. Kick to the midsection now. She's got Kristen up. Shades of Farouk. Dominator. Here's the cover now. 1, 2, and Kristen Murphy manages to kick out at 2. What a mixed tag team matchup. This is what the Mixed Match Challenge is all about. And a slap, a return receipt from Kristen Murphy. Now she's got Brooklyn, small package driver. Pure athleticism by both men and women here tonight. There's an elbow off the top. This could be over. The cover. Not even a 1 count. And now Kristen Murphy has lost it. She's now thrown a series of right hands on Brooklyn Von Braun. Both of these teams have given it their all tonight. And win or lose, both of these teams could easily call themselves winners after this one. There is no shame in either of these teams losing tonight because they made it this far and they gave it a hell of a match tonight. There's a Mafia kick by Kristen. And now Kristen tags out to Kurt Hawkins. Both men are back in now. Drop kick by the WWE Champion. Kurt Hawkins is in trouble now. Awesome splash. Here's the cover. 1, 2, and 3. Patrick Murphy and Brooklyn Von Braun have won the Mixed Match Challenge. They will now receive $500,000 to donate to a charity of their choice. And Kristen Murphy is not happy one bit. Both her and Kurt Hawkins cannot hang their heads down in shame. They gave it a hell of an effort tonight. Kurt Hawkins especially. But in the end, Patrick Murphy and Brooklyn Von Braun just happened to walk away with the victory. Where does Kristen Murphy go from here? I don't know. Is there dissension within the Murphy Dynasty? Guess we're gonna have to find out. And ladies and gentlemen, that will do it for today's episode. Tomorrow, we will have the special 1500th edition of Friday Night SmackDown as Patrick Murphy will defend the WWE Championship in a submission match against Samoa Joe. This is a match 7 years in the making. Will Samoa Joe finally get his wish and have his plan come to fruition and making sure that Patrick Murphy's demise is imminent? Or will Patrick Murphy somehow find a way to retain the WWE Championship? Find out tomorrow on My Career Mode. We'll see you tomorrow, everybody. Have a good night.